No one warns you about this. Not the wedding guests, not your parents, not even your closest friends. The first big fight after marriage changes something inside you. Before the wedding, love feels easy. After the wedding, reality moves in. And sometimes, reality is louder than love. Before marriage, you promise each other everything. We'll always communicate. We'll never go to bed angry. We're different. And you believe it. You think love will protect you from becoming like other couples. But marriage isn't tested on your wedding day. It's tested on an ordinary Tuesday night, when you're tired, when bills are due, when the sink is full of dishes. The first big fight rarely starts big. It starts small. A comment about money, a forgotten chore, a tone of voice. Why are you overreacting? I'm not overreacting. You always do this. And suddenly, it's not about the dishes anymore. It's about respect. It's about feeling heard. It's about ego. Then comes the silence. You sit in the same room, but it feels like miles apart. One scrolls on the phone, the other stares at the wall. You replay the argument in your head. You think, did I marry the wrong person? That thought is quiet, but it's powerful and scary. Marriage brings two histories into one space, two childhoods, two communication styles, two sets of wounds. Maybe you grew up in a house where people yelled. Maybe they grew up in a house where no one talked about feelings. Now, those patterns are colliding, and neither of you even realizes it. You think you're fighting about today, but you're fighting about everything you've ever learned. At some point, one of you feels misunderstood, the other feels unappreciated, and both of you feel tired. The first big fight after marriage is dangerous, not because of what's said, but because of what's felt. Disappointment, fear, distance, and the terrifying realization that love alone is not enough. But here's the truth no one tells you. The first big fight can either break you or build you, because it forces you to ask one question. Do you want to win, or do you want to understand? Winning an argument feels powerful. Understanding your partner feels mature. Marriage survives on maturity. At some point, someone has to lower their voice. Someone has to say, let's talk. Not to defend, not to attack, but to listen. And when that happens, something shifts. The fight stops being about who is right and starts being about how to move forward. The first big fight after marriage doesn't mean you failed. It means you're real. Real couples argue. Strong couples learn how to argue safely. So tell me, did your first big fight change your marriage? Comment below and follow for more real relationship stories.